How y'all today? Otho's got an interesting tale to share with you, but this story may not be appropriate for young ears or the faint of heart, because I'll be talking about bodily functions, that is flatulence, and you or others may not want to hear it. So now's the time to leave. Okay, for those of you who are still with me, back in July, old Otho had 3 bowls of beans one day for lunch. They were really good. I knew I shouldn't eat them, but I'm a country boy and I like to eat my beans from time to time. And when I got home, my wife seemed really excited to see me. And she exclaimed, "Baby, I have a surprise for dinner tonight." And then she blindfolded me and led me into the dining room and helped me to get seated at my chair. And the phone rang, and she excused herself, and she said, "Don't you peek." But she went in there and started talking on the phone. Now, those beans being in my stomach started working on me, putting a lot of pressure on my stomach. And so I just seized on an opportunity. I shifted my weight to one side, and I just cut a big one. Woo! It was loud, and it smelled like a fertilizer truck running over a skunk in front of a garbage dump. You know, I took my napkin out, fanned the air vigorously, and then I shifted to the other leg, and I ripped off 3 more. The stink was worse than cooked cabbage. And keeping my ears to the phone conversation that was going on, I went on releasing atomic bombs like this for another few minutes. And you know, if I had a fartometer that was available, it would have registered somewhere in this serious scale. Eventually, the phone conversation was ending because I heard everyone saying, my wife saying goodbye. And, you know, I quickly fanned the air with my napkin, folded it, put it in my lap, put my hands over it. And I felt very pleased with myself. My face must have been the picture of innocence when my wife came in, apologizing for being gone so long. She asked me if I peeked beneath the blindfold, and I assured her I had not. So at this point, she lifted that blindfold, and 12 dinner guests were seated around the table, some of them fanning the air with their napkins, and many of them holding their noses. And they began to sing. Now, I want you to know that Otho is not a savage. He knows that flatulence in public is not a polite thing to do. And if I'd known that people were sitting around that dinner table like that, I sure wouldn't have been cutting them. Whoo, Lord. That must have been really something for those people. Well, so my advice to you is if you've got to cut one, do it in private. Don't talk about it. But you know, it's something that we all have to do. Sometimes it's funny, sometimes it's not. But that was Otho's experience with doing it in public. And y'all be good.